What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Trey Sense here, and I got a little cologne review for you. Well, this one is more or less of a cologne comparison. Okay, let's get to it. What it is, I have two fragrances in my collection that remind me of this. Now, this is one of my favorite fragrances. I think this is one of the best fragrances ever made, to be 100% honest with you. And the reason that I think Bleu de Chanel is one of the best fragrances ever made is simple. It's versatile. It fits any occasion. You can dress it up. You can dress it down. You can wear it in the winter. You can wear it in the spring or the summer. You know, you can wear it to work. You can wear it on a date. The only place I would not recommend that you wear Bleu de Chanel is probably to the gym. But I'm sure somebody's done it. I just don't recommend it. But I think this is the most versatile fragrance on the market, in my opinion. And that's just me. That's just me. Now, these two fragrances, which is Ellis Man and Salvatore Ferragamo Aqua Essenza Blue, are similar to this one. Now, the Ellis Man is pretty doggone close. It is a nice clone of this. Now, I said this is one of my favorite colognes, and it is, but this is probably one of my favorite houses because it brings you gems like Ellis White, which is a very similar fragrance to Le Mans. It brings you Ellis 360 Red, which is very similar to Acqua di Gio, and actually it's better than Acqua di Gio. You got Ellis Aqua Extreme, which is a great fragrance to wear in the summertime. You've got this one. You've got Ellis Cobalt. You've got Ellis Citron. You got Ellis M. All of those from the house of Ellis that smell really, really nice, in my opinion. And most of those can be picked up for under $20. That's why this is my favorite house. Okay, so my favorite house cloned one of my favorite colognes, and that's a good thing. What does this one come in, you might ask? This one smells very similar to this one through the progression, through the middle, through the top and the middle. Now, in the bottom, it takes a totally different direction. I sprayed it on a little bit earlier, and it smells really, really nice. The bottom of this, the base notes, I guess is what you would call it, not the bottom notes. The base notes of this reminds me of another popular fragrance that is in everybody's collection, and that is Tommy Bahama Set Sail St. Bart's. Very, very similar to that. So you have a little bit of Bleu de Chanel through the top because you got a little bit of fruit, and then you've got a lot of, what is that, incense type of smell through the middle, and then it turns and just kind of, that's when the fruit, the bergamot, kind of comes in it and gives you more of that Tommy Bahama feel. But I think these two can be comparable to a certain degree. And these two are similar through the top and the middle as well. But this one stays kind of similar to the Bleu de Chanel, where, like I said, this one doesn't. Now, another thing about this fragrance, if you have any of those fragrances that I mentioned by Ellis, like Citron and Cobalt, you will smell the DNA of this in this, especially in the opening. It's a bittery orange type of note, which I like. I like it. It smells good to me. It's fine. Yeah. They both have similarities to this one, which is Bleu de Chanel. Out of these two, this one is definitely much closer and definitely gives you that Bleu de Chanel vibe all the way through. This one, I think, is a little bit more complex and doesn't smell quite as cologne-y as this one does. This one is more complex, and that's Salvatore Ferragamo Aqua Essenza Blue. And like I said, the top and the middle is where it is similar to this one, and then it takes that turn and goes into a little bit of a Tommy Bahama beachy, and I guess that's where the aquatic comes in, because honestly, it's not a very blue fragrance. It's not a polo blue or Nautica blue or any of that type of blue. It goes from like a Bleu de Chanel to a Tommy Bahama, which is not a bad thing. This Ellis Man stays Bleu de Chanel all the way through, just not the same quality, but for the price that you pay for it, if my wife hadn't purchased this, I'd wear this all day long and been just fine with it. This is still one of my favorite fragrances. I like it. It's hard to beat. Very versatile. This, again, you can pick this up at TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls, Burlington Coat Factory, places like that. Don't pay any more than $20 for it. If you pay $20, you're probably paying too much, because you can get it 50 mil for about $15 to $17 at all those stores I just named. And mine came with a deodorant stick, but I don't use them. But it still came with it. This one was even cheaper. I think the max on this one is about, for this 1.7 ounce, I think the max on it is about $13 to $15. And that's Salvatore Ferragamo Essential Blue. And it's a good smelling fragrance. You'll want to get your hands on it. Again, the top is similar to Bleu de Chanel. The dry down is Tommy Bahama Cecil St. Bart's. All three very good fragrances. I wore this one last, which is what brought me to the comparison video. And again, this is not a dead ringer for this, so don't buy the Salvatore Ferragamo and think, oh, I'm gonna get Bleu de Chanel. You're not. What you're gonna get is something that's gonna put you in the mind of it. But as it dries down on your skin, this is really more of Tommy Bahama. So I guess my opinion on this is Tommy Bahama mixed with Bleu de Chanel, and that's not a bad little fragrance at all for 14 to 15 bucks. This is a clone of this all the way through. It smells like it. Doesn't perform as good, but it smells like it, and it smells pretty good to a point where in the air and from a distance you could tell people you had this on and they wouldn't know the difference. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap this one up. Not going to stay on here long, but again, Perry Ellis, man, I think you should add it to your collection for the low of about $17. Salvatore Ferragamo Aqua Essential Blue. Definitely add this to your collection for no more than $15 for the 1.7 mil. And Bleu de Chanel. It's a little bit expensive, but to me, it's the best perfume out there, the best cologne out there. I forgot to mention, this is the EDP concentration. This is the eau de perfume, not the toilette, or not the perfume, because they make three for some reason. They have the toilette, the perfume, and then the eau de perfume. It's crazy. Anyway, I hate saying that word because I always feel like I'm pronouncing it wrong. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe. If you have any familiarity with these bad boys, let me know. Let's talk about them. Leave it in the comments below. If you like them, let me know what you think about them. If you don't like them, that's cool too. Still, let me know what you think about them. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, we'll see you. Peace. Have a good day.